What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. So I was thinking about trap strafe builds. That is correct. This just came into my mind where you can drop traps and you can use strafe, and that is exactly what you guys are going to see me doing in this challenge rift. But keep in mind, these are not the DPS builds but somewhat the crowd control, giving you mobility, movement speed while dealing lots of damage. So let me show you what it looks like. In challenge rift, we are going to go inside 338 challenge rift, and let's see what we are going to get. Let me find a good map here. All right, this is good map, and the enemies are not good, I would say, but anyhow, I use trap. Now they won't be attacking me. Instead, they are busy with the trap there. They are I'm taking away their aggro there. These are the spear malakas, so they hit really hard. So I'm using trap there. Whoever is going to get into the range is going to get attracted by the trap, and they won't be attacking me. So this is great for the stray builds. And look at this. This is at 32% damage reduction. I'm going to use my trap there, and they won't be attacking me now. And I'm going to use another trap there again and again. And look at that. I'm using so many traps there. And voila. I'm taking care of those guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, trap, and I'm also not running out of energy. Look at that, how quickly I took them down, all of them. And even though those guys are spear dudes, but they are still not hitting me with it, which is really nice actually. Alright, this place needs 2 of these traps. I'm going to deploy another. Oh, someone trigger the trap for me, please. I need someone to trigger the trap for me. Yeah, step on the trap there, please. And then die. And the boss is here. This trap actually does work with the boss, I think. Yeah, it does. So you won't see the boss moving around as long as the trap is active. The boss is just going to keep attacking the trap there, and you can deal damage from afar. Even this Malaka will be distracted by my trap, but I did die by the bats there, bat positioning. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. This is not the DPS build. If you have the remote loadout, then you can pretty much switch your builds once you're done with the trash mobs. And now let me show you guys the builds that I am using here and why it was working so well. So let's get into it. From the warband, you can use something else like attacker if you guys want to. I was using protector here, but you guys can go with the attacker for more damage. Then for the paragon system, the points itself, I am using the unseen dynamism, uncanny, gifted, careful aim, and sharp eye. So it would give me more quick chance and damage versus everyone. And then going inside the gyms, this is what my secondary looks like. The 4800 armor and armor penetration. Potential resistance is decent. Crit chance is 30% there and 32% critical hit damage, 17.5% attack speed, movement speed. I'm using these runes here. That gives me the, where is that? The quick chance runes. Both of them are quick chance for me. But yeah, this is my secondary setup here, and my reforge looks somewhat like this. All of them, all 8 pieces looks like this. Attack speed, beneficial duration, critical hit damage, skill damage, and primary damage. Duration of beneficial effect is really needed because all demon hunter skills I'm using are buffs, so they last a lot longer if you have lots of beneficial duration there. And these are my gems set up here. Viper Bite, I'm using Void Spark, then Gloomcast, Bloodstock Jade, Wolf Hilt, Rolling Consequence, then for one Fang. You can use something else for the Viper Bite as well if you have something more for the damage output, but anyways, my set items is Seed of Swan Gold, which increase your damage for channeling. Each time you deal damage to the same enemy, it gradually deal more damage. Then the second piece is after you stop channeling skill, enemies hit by it take an additional explosion of damage for 30% of the damage dealt to them. So this is really nice, and I'm combining that with 4 piece of vetoes. Vetoes is pretty much important in every single build setup if it is not PvP for some classes. So there is 30% increased beneficial duration and increased 30% attack speed. It also increased the attack speed of your strafe and every pretty much single thing, your attacks as well from the skills. So that is that. And for the essences and the skills, these are the skills here: crossbow shot, then multi-shot, daring swing, strafe, and knife trap. You guys must be thinking, GZ, why are you using this helmet and not the explosive shot? Well, I have a rolling consequence which can still trigger fire on enemies, so it still work with them for me. But if you don't have the rolling consequence, then this helm will not work for you because it required flame effect to work. But anyways, what it does is multi-shot cause explosion when hitting burning enemies, dealing 17,000 additional damage. So this is what I was using for multi-shot. And another piece for multi-shot is this. Multi-shot now empower your primary attacks to fire multi-shot for a short time, and this is a buff skill. Then for the daring swing, I'm using this Titan Snare. It immobilizes enemies and deal extra damage to them. So you won't be jumping anymore with the daring swing. Instead, you will be firing the immobilized attack, which will be empowered with your primary. So this is really nice. Then for the strafe, I'm using a couple of things, but this is I think also for the daring swing, the pant. No, not the pant, of course. Anyways, let's go to the chest first. Sinful Vigor is what I'm using for my strafe there, which help you gain energy back when you're using strafe with your primary or without primary. So this is really nice. And also I'm using Unrelenting Furor to extend the duration of my strafe there. And for another pain sower which makes everything empower. Strafe now fire your primary attack, focus at the nearest enemy. So you need this because without this you won't be able to use any other skills as empower with your strafe, like the multi-shot and the daring swing. It will make them all work with your strafe. And for the crossbow shot, I'm using Hunger so I can pierce through monsters when I am using strafe. So this way I can clear out my strafe a lot easier. And also it increases your damage for the crossbow shot. So this is really nice. And this pretty much sum up my builds here. But if you have loadout, you can, remote armory, then you can use 2 builds, one for cleaning out trash with this build setup, and then the last one is for clearing out boss with the highest DPS builds. That's how I normally do it. But anyways, this is it for the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.